Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. Isaac sounds like a pretty fun time right about now. And that sounds like a pretty fun reroll, and that's interesting as it turns out. It is special, so I'll take it at the end of the floor, but I will totally take it. Whenever I hit with a tier, it'll be a 1/6 chance to spawn a kamikaze fly that will do twice my damage. And that's good. I'm totally happy with that. It does not stack with Guppy for fly spawning, so if you get Guppy, you'll just spawn one every tier, and you can't spawn two. I was wrong about that previously. I have learned, and now I know. Perfect timing to get this extra reroll on this floor, which normally I don't get at all, so this is nice. It might not come in handy, but it might. Anyway, I wait to pick up the first special item of the run, because special items make each other less likely to appear, and many of them are very good. So if you can get more than one, it's a good idea to, often enough. Now, if you were being super optimal as well, you would wait on the second one. Just because the second one's also like a 17% or something like that, 13% maybe. So it is, you know, it's a chance that's worth respecting. So, you know, it's a reduction, but I don't think it's as big a deal. I think really the first one being like 60% or whatever is pretty much all you need to worry about. It starts at 17, goes to I think 71, and then 85 maybe. 84, it's something. These numbers are not exact. I only know 17 is the starting one. It might be 17 point something, so. What do I really know? Not much. I just know that it's about 17, about 70, and somewhere in the 80s. And then after that, it's just a minor increase. It doesn't make a big difference. So, I only wait on the first one, but like I said, the second one can make a difference. Secret room, 2 chances, not worth it. Did get 2 keys, which is nice, and the wire code hanger is a 0.7 tiers up. That's rather nice. I do have no soul hearts, so I do need to be, you know, somewhat careful about my health. I need to realize that real quick before I do anything stupid and lose my health. And, you know, my devil room, which is the big thing here. So, here we are. Shoot that quickly. If this is bad trip, it doesn't count against us as far as I know. Tears down, that's okay. That's less tears down than the wire code hanger gave us tears up, so it's fine. It's sad, but it's fine. At least I got the tears up in the first place. Alright, we found our item room, finally. You know, at long last, here we are. And I don't even get to reroll it right away, so hopefully it's something I just want to keep. Use this after the item room, I suppose. Alright, so I want to pick this up, increase my library chance, and use this friends to the end 3 kamikaze flies. So that's like fine, I guess, but not particularly useful. Okay, yes, there's TNT in the wall. It is an error. No big deal. It does happen. Alright, calm down, dude. Okay, I wanted to kill that for that exact reason, because these jerks will shoot at me, and then there goes all of my devil room chance. Because I got trapped by them taking a shot. Well, that's okay. That's fine. Don't think I mind. Squeezy, tears up, 2 soul hearts. Good stuff. Maybe I won't take damage on the next floors, so I can get the next floor so I can get a devil room. I mean, yeah, I could have not messed that up. Maybe. Maybe. It really depends on where those tiers were going to land, which is pretty hard to judge just based on the way that they arc and stuff. So, I don't feel bad about losing that devil room from a gameplay perspective. I just feel bad because it sucks. But here we are, everything's working out. I guess I'll do the one thing that I never do pretty much, and take the Book of Shadows, for the invincibility of course, to the sacrifice room to get a guaranteed chest, at no cost to myself of course. See what it gives me. Even if it's locked, I have 3 keys, so that's not a big deal to use one. So, onward to it, and maybe, I don't know, we'll get something really nice like Steven. That's not Steven, that wasn't really worth it. Like, for 1 key, I do not think that was a good trade, but that's fine. I will get more, hopefully. Unlike last run, I didn't get very many last run. So, here we are. Got our uncharged D6, got our extra bomb, got our lack of 1 key. We do have a decent fire rate in the mulligan, so that's something. You know, it's not all bad. Okay, focus is the spiders at first, just because they want to hurt me and I don't want them to. Okay, thank you. Nice, a random soul heart. Could have used that last floor, but that's fine. It's okay. It's just totally okay. Alright. Using charging to influence my shot speed and thus range. The reason that's okay and shot speed isn't is because I can control that. I can't control shot speed, as the items give it. That's a very well disguised tinted rock. Alright, since it gave me a bomb, I will get this key. Had it not, I probably would have skipped it, but I like the idea of this. And since I found the boss room already, I have nowhere to use my reroll. I'm getting a devil room for this. I need to just take my items as I get them. Now, if I had moved right, I would have been fine. Sometimes the angles are a little hard to read, but that's part of the challenge of the boss, and if you're better at reading angles than I evidently am, it's probably not hard to do anyway. Their angle shifts are random and weird. Darn. But that's what these soul hearts are for, so that I can take some hits and still be okay as far as devil rooms are concerned. I absolutely shouldn't take 6 more hits from this boss, so there is that. I do have 3 soul hearts. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna reroll both, and I'll end up with a common cold. That's not bad. Adds poison to my shots to deal damage to enemies. I think it's 2 per tick for I don't actually know how many ticks, but it's okay. It's not a bad item. It's not a great item, but it's certainly one of the Devil Room special items that I'm okay having, if not always happy. Yeah, chocolate milk is a good item. 20% reduction of your fire rate delay, or a 0.8 multiplier on it, which is what it is, you know, just to be more exact, and allows you to charge your shots to deal extra damage on a shot-to-shot basis if you like to charge each one. This does allow you to bypass the general max fire rate, so that lets you go from 5 to 4 as your total delay, which is pretty nice. 5 being frames, I assume, between tiers. The only thing about it that some people don't like is that if you're not tapping at the time of a tier hitting, or at the time of a fly hitting, it won't do any damage. So you can make it so that your flies do no damage by not charging. But as long as you keep tapping, it's pretty easy to always do damage with your flies. I don't think it's as bad as some people make it out to be. Meat 0.3 damage up to go along with a health up is very nice to have, because not only do I need health, I need damage. Steven. Show me Steven. High Priestess is a very, very good card. Summons Mom's Foot to stomp on an enemy. It does a buttload of damage. And it can be abused in such a way as to cause it to repeatedly stomp as many times as you want, as long as you don't mess up. And it's quite nice in that case as well, because you can use it to safely kill Isaac, Blue Baby, etc., or any boss you really want to that isn't in too much motion for the foot to hit in general. Alright, let's get that last reroll before we go to the curse room. Assuming it exists, because it might not. But we do still have to find the shop, so yeah, we get our reroll after all. Grab our bomb, and head to the curse room. See if we can get another Guppy piece. We are 1/3 of the way. No, pills. Full health, friends till the end. Not really very sold on that. Not quite enough money to go to the shop, which is acceptable. Since I decided to sacrifice health there rather than use the bomb, I can't currently go to the challenge room. Since it's a regular old chest, I'm probably not going to in the first place, so that's not a big deal to me. This is definitely worth a bomb, 12 cents, and this shop can't be greed, so it's absolutely worth going to and re-rolling. Or not re-rolling, you know, not re-rolling it is equally acceptable. I will then buy this key and this soul heart, and then I'll have some protection for the next devil room, which is nice. And then we can get out of here and go to the next floor, and, you know, stuff's good. The compass will point me towards all of the icon rooms as well, just not how to get to them. It's still nice. I can still usually glean a pretty good idea of how to get to them just from the map. I've played enough of this game that I've learned kind of intuitively how a lot of maps will work. So I'm pretty confident in this compass, doing good things for me. But of course, first priority will be the item room, since it looked like it would be the closest. Certainly close enough, if not the actual closest. Portable slot I am not interested in. There are definitely rerolls left, so I'm not worried about rerolling this even, you know, 2 or 3 times. Boss should also be off of this path, which is nice. I don't know what the chance is for poison to occur, by the way. And like I said, I don't know the number of ticks. Nice thing about poison is it works on knights no matter where you hit them from. Alright, you're almost dead. You are dead. So I'm going to reroll the item room and then get a perfect reroll set up for this, rather than just go in here with a reroll. It is technically more optimal to do that, but it's riskier. So, you know, I could lose my soul heart and then be in bad shape, lose my devil room chance. But we'll count on not doing that. Since that's tears down, I think I'll ignore it. Since I don't have a PhD or lucky foot. Perhaps yet, perhaps I won't at all. Either way, I don't want that. That would be a bad thing to take at the moment. And the High Priestess is actually a benefit to have whenever I decide to use it, so I should absolutely hang on to it, rather than carry around a tears down pill in hopes of it changing. Health down is a different story. Health down can become health up if you get to 1 or less health. So that's something that you have direct control over much of the time, even without the lucky foot or PhD. So that's good. That's totally fine to have. Just wanted to check that in case it was something that I was interested in overall. Turned out not to be. Alright. And now we can go fight the boss and have our reroll set up optimally. Risky didn't turn out to be bad. Alright, so this gets us a cube of meat that'll block enemy tears and do 7 damage to enemies it touches. That's useful to have 1 orbital. Hopefully I don't get any more cubes of meat. I do want other orbitals, though. No luck on the Devil Room, sadly. But that just means more rerolls for the item room, which is at the very least useful. Alright. Guess I'm not after that. No. You could not convince me to take that right now. Right now, that would be a really bad thing to take. Increases your fire rate significantly, but it lowers your damage by 10%. That's a permanent thing. It will lower it for 10% for every damage up you take. So you always have 10% less damage than you would. And it's a speed up that I don't really have a need for. There's also that. It's also a 0.4 damage down additively. You know, subtractively if you prefer, but additively is still proper with that. Since there's no way I'm getting another reroll, I'm gonna be lazy about it. Oops, I did not mean to get stuck there. That's totally my fault. Rather than, you know, bad collision or something, that's my fault. That gets us to the shop, 50% chance that's greed. I guess I could have gotten another reroll if greed's in the shop. Because there's that last room I just fought, then there's the challenge room, and then there's greed. 50% chance of this. You know, but then we could also get the habit, which means that I have, you know, plenty of rerolls if I want them. Every time I get hit, I get 3 ticks of charge for my spacebar item. And that means every 2 hits is a full charge. Since there's health laying around, play this in hopes of a chest, I suppose, but really, just to get an extra reroll. I want to touch this one because it's in the challenge room pool and I'd prefer not to see it there a second time. But that's all I can really afford as far as rerolls are concerned right now, health-wise. So, onwards to the next floor. We've gotten a lot of items handled. Oh, never mind, I can afford a whole nother reroll. I didn't know there were 2 full hearts there because I just forgot instantly. So let's reroll it again. Maybe we'll get, I don't know. Alright, if I wanted to, I could get a guaranteed chest from that, but I'm not that excited to do so. Doesn't really mean anything to me to get it, because chances are it's not very useful. So we'll just get this all done. Grab these and be on our way. I'm gonna drink some water. Alright, so I want to make my way to the boss right away. That should actually be the first priority here. I should have gotten hit there. I don't know how I didn't. But this should absolutely be the first priority, because I'm pretty likely to lose my Devil Room chance on a floor like this. So I'd like to just prevent that by getting to the Devil Room as fast as possible. It is the depths rather than Necropolis, so I have as good of a chance as I can of making it through this without taking damage. That shall be my goal. Is get to and defeat the boss, no damage. And poison ticking can be the way. If it has to be. Here we go. Good things are happening. I'm just doing this the safest way I have, so it works. Okay. Gish gets us Little Gish as our item, which is a familiar that shoots slowing tears and is fantastically useful because of that. Whoa, just dodge that, please. Alright. So far, so bad, because our damage output is, like, absolutely abysmal right now. We have merely 0.3 damage up. At the same time, we still haven't taken damage, so technically so far so good. I'm trying to save this High Priestess for a very special occasion rather than just for any old boss that I think, oh, I'd rather not take damage on this. I shouldn't be taking damage against this boss in the first place. No Devil Room, that's horribly unlucky. That's really unfortunate. Alright then. We do have a library, which is good. I would prefer re-rolling that to the item room. Alright. So, sadly they're both off of the same room, it looks like. Which means I won't get to one sooner than the other. Or anything useful like that. But Eternal Heart, that's nice. Health up if I get it to the next floor. Not a Guppy item. So I'm going to leave that Eternal Heart and then most likely forget about it, but if I don't forget about it, it's very useful. So Greed is in the shop, by the way. There's no mini-boss on this floor, and we didn't have Greed in our last shop, so Greed is in this shop, which means Greed is not in the next shop. So that's useful. The information's more useful than the Greed itself. Of course, I'm not likely to have enough money unless I actually fight Greed. But they're not off of the same room, which means I can actually head to the library first and properly improve my reroll status, I guess. You know, good things happen. But of course, this is an investment in the future rather than a direct investment in my current likelihood of success, because I still have to make it through this. Alright, that will likely change the boss room to that of a horseman. So if I wanted to, for whatever reason, I could have rerolled Little Gish given that. 2 of diamonds. I guess I should see if I get some more money over the course of the rest of the floor. Sadly, I couldn't wait on that Soul Heart. Otherwise, I would have, because it would be very nice if I could take some damage and stuff to get more rerolls. Depending on our status of reroll, we might be fighting Greed on purpose, after all. Best friend. Obviously, I don't want it. 2 of diamonds will be useful, is the moral of this story. If I can have anything to say about it, at least. Gets to double our money, and then we can still keep our High Priestess card. That should be 5 books, because we started off with that Book of Shadows. So let's just clear out some rooms, see if we take damage or not, see where we end up when we get to this shop. Which I'm going to do last. I'm going to go all the way over to the left there. Back by the boss. Man, I'm doing a good job. I don't want to earn the Devil Room on the next floor, by the way. That would actually not be nice. Because I can't get to it, so I only want it if I can teleport to it. So I wanted this to be a Joker card, but I probably would have used it on this floor. Then again, maybe not. With 4 bombs, I'll use 1 for that nickel. Nickels be good. Since that means now I have 18 cents by doubling. But I think that the optimal time to use that is, of course, going to be after fighting Greed. Because if that gives me 4 to 8 coins, yeah. Alright, so that's 6, unless I'm forgetting one that I touched otherwise. So let's go all the way to the left now, before the shop one. Just to get it out of the way. So that we're backtracking as we go to the next room. It doesn't really matter, but it makes me feel happy. By the way, our familiars, if I didn't already say this, do not have a chance to spawn flies with the mulligan. That's just Guppy. which we're 1/3 of the way to. Like I said, I sacrificed 3 soul hearts for that. Okay, so this is the end of the line. We will be using greed for a reroll for sure. But I would prefer not to take damage in this room, and I think I have something to say about it at this point. Oh, let's go. Super greed, that's fine too. I wouldn't take the quarter if he gave it to me. Even if I don't reroll it, I wouldn't take it because it's something else that I can farm for more items to reroll. But we didn't get it, so that's easy. Now I can use this. And then with my magical reroll of excellence and stuff, I can reroll the library for one last time to get to the point of double item room items after I touch the book that should be left. Hopefully. Oh, or we're already there. Black bean's terrible, but I already have special items, so I guess I'll take it. Since I don't get to reroll again on this floor without crippling my health. I guess I probably could have, but oh well, too late now. I'm just gonna grab the Eternal Heart and leave. Advantage be darned. Screw it all. I'll take this, and I will reroll one more item. But now that I have the Eternal Heart, we're stuck. We're locked in. We're taking it and being gone stuff. It doesn't matter which one I go to, in all honesty, but I'll go to the library for loyalty. Hopefully it appreciates that and makes it so that I get more libraries. Not that I can do anything else to increase my library chance. That's already been done just by picking up our first book. Alright, so PhD, 2 full red hearts recovery. Pills can't be bad, only good or neutral, and if we haven't already found telepills, we can't find telepills in the future. And we get 1 more coin from blood donation machines and IV bags always, so a minimum of 2 and a maximum of 3 rather than 1 and 2. That's really good. If I end up using that. Which, well, who knows. Sadly, it's not a lucky foot, so I wouldn't be playing on that. And that's why we changed the boss room in hopes of tinted rocks appearing out of nowhere. Because that thought it was a horseman fight at that point. Darn, we didn't get that perfect lucky item room. The shop is safe though, so I can fight to that very easily. And since it's right there, I suppose I shall do so. I want the soul heart. I want the key. I want the treasure map, shows me the full layout of the floor, just not the special rooms. Except I have those because of the kajigger, the compass. So basically we have the full map now, which is awesome. I'd really appreciate a small rock from this tinted rock. And now I check, dang. Now I check the secret room since I have a reroll and nothing on which to use it. I'm fine checking the curse room. Alright, fine. Especially since that gets me another reroll, actually. So I'll do that after the item room, both because I would be wasting rerolls to go there first, but also because I get to reroll the item room and then use it. Oh, dang it, that was my own fault. That was a very easy dodge. I just ruined it. As you can see, the black bean uses the bean whenever I get hit. What a coincidence. So it damages nearby enemies for a little bit, but is otherwise not very important. So this is nice. I'll just put this right here. Although I could have put it in the curse room in hopes of getting a blood bag in there or IV bag and then rerolling it to a devil room item. That's a thing you can do. But I figured I'd rather actually get the health up and speed up and stuff. And it's just nice if I want to reroll it to have it right next to another item so I can get double rerolls. 2 soul hearts that I should have picked up before opening the other chest. But also a... something, I don't know. It's good. Sacrificial dagger, no thanks. D20. There's no arcade, I don't really want to turn this into something. So I'll use it once. Oh, I'm getting hit for that. Rainbow baby. I'm okay taking that. So now I just want to get down to low enough health to go to the boss challenge room. I have nothing else to reroll, so I don't really feel bad about losing that health. For no good reason. It sucks that I lost the soul heart to the troll bomb. Did not react soon enough to that to not pick up my D6 again. Whoa, calm down. The rainbow baby shoots random tears from the other familiars, which include Gish's tears, so that's nice. Speed up. Not really sold on that. That was close. I almost got destroyed. Alright, this is gonna be an interesting room. Oh. Okay. That was pretty lucky. Speed up. Alrighty then. Excellent. Now I can at least take that health. Be not scared. I'm not that scared, but it wouldn't be unreasonable to be. So, this is... I'll buy stuff from the shop, though. Well, I'll buy that thing. Shop teleport. That's actually useful. Because after I fight the boss, I will be stuck in there. I have a pretty good chance of earning this devil room, so... I can use this to get out of the room where there are no doors. Go back in, the doors will be there. There'll be a quarter of the chance we had to earn that. Do I want to reroll in the boss challenge room? I don't have low enough health, so I don't really want to now. Oh yeah, there'll be the chance that the devil room is still there if we're lucky, so that's the new goal. That is the new goal. Wow, thanks. What a nice game you are. Alright. Let's get our way fighting. Now, of course, the best course of action is to not fight all of the rooms and leave some possibility for reroll. For the boss room, of course, so we want to make our way straight to the boss. And nowhere else. Inconveniently enough, I'm expecting that I will have to fight in every room. So I'm not going to sacrifice a reroll here. Dang. That would have saved me so much time. I'm not going to sacrifice a reroll. Badly. We're just going to go reroll that other item there. You're a jerk, and I hate you. Alright. Five more bombs to pick that up. And then we can go fight the boss. That'll be useful, and then we teleport back here and have to walk all the way back. Might be worth it to have taken a speed up. Too late, though. So, even if it was worth it, it's too late. It does not make a difference anymore. Of course, I could be using that blood donation machine in order to get more rerolls for the stuff afterwards. We'll see what I need to do. Figured I'd be fighting in this room. Only on the basement do I usually get trolled with non-fighting rooms. So no surprises. That was nice. So this is like the least safe version of Mom, maybe, to do this on. But sometimes you just don't get unlucky and it's fine. That was lucky of the cute meat to be there. Box, one of each type of pickup. It's actually good. Another hermit card, go figure. Here's up, I'm sold on. And we've got our Polaroid and stuff. So let's go fight one more room. Oh wait, I want this High Priestess now because I can take it. And not be missing out on my teleport. Had I known I'd get one, of course, I could have held on to it, but it wouldn't have made a very real difference. They got stuck on each other. I've never seen that before. See something new all the time. Devil Room, you better be there. Thank you. Wow, I mean, that's an easy reroll choice then. Oh, you don't say. I get to become Guppy. Alright then. I'm fine with this. So that gives me flight and the ability to spawn a kamikaze fly every time I get hit. Or every time I land a hit, not get hit. Spawn one fly per tier hit, including from my familiar's tiers. That's good. Very good. Like I said, as long as I'm mashing, I should be fine as far as the chance is concerned for things. So I want to reroll in the boss challenge room now, because I'm low on health. And if it gives me a health up, then I'm fine. Because I get to get another reroll from that. Because I may as well have Polaroid invincibility active, just by being at half a red heart at all times. You know, good stuff. That's kind of what I thought would happen, which is why I didn't want to do that. But it's too late now. We're in it for the long haul this time. Well, that was going to ruin my Polaroid invincibility to take anyway, so it's not a big deal that I picked up that heart. Pills, PhD, so it's okay. This is worth doing. Dang, I got really screwed there. Should have taken the speed up, man. Should have just taken the speed up. But we have the PhD, so this is good. Oh my god, I let myself get hit there. We're off to a very bad start. Due to my exceedingly high fire rate, it's often I won't spawn flies with tier hits. That's just because too much is going on in the game's eyes. And it's like, we better calm down for a second. Tiers should already be maxed. Luck up. Okay, doesn't really do much of anything. Slight increase in the chance of a drop after a room. That's about it. If we happened to get Tough Love, we would be in good shape with getting more teeth, but chances of that are pretty slim. Guardian Angel's another orbital that will block tiers and do 7 damage, but also causes all things that orbit around us to go 1.5 times as fast. Blood Bag is really nice for the speed up. So, that's good. And we can get on our way to happiness. I'm really glad we got to become Guppy here. It feels like it's been a while. Probably hasn't, but it feels like it. And that's what counts, right? Guppy's tail increases the rate of chest and golden chest drops, by the way, decreasing all other rates of drops. Yeah, I don't need to go through to that curse room. That's just a silly waste of my health. So, yeah. If I do charge up farther, they will do more damage, the flies. They can do twice my full charged damage here, which is not a bad strat. I just like destroying things with rapid everything. More health, good stuff. Of course, the dead cat set us to 1 HP at the time, which is why I picked it up second. But it also makes it so that if I respawn, because it gives me 9 lives, if I respawn, I will be back to 1 health. So even these health ups don't matter if I have to respawn. which could be unfortunate. Totally screw me over, but it could also not matter. Boss's death, so that would get me another cube of meat. I don't really want it. I don't need anything else to shoot at stuff to spawn tears, to spawn flies. So it's not really useful to me. I'm charging for this because the flies do hit, that's good. I can't reroll this, so I'm just out of here. Yeah, more stuff shooting won't really get me more flies right now. That's the thing, because I already hit the cap of things being going on pretty quickly. So it doesn't even help me there. Just more things to attempt to spawn them. I'll spawn them probably quicker, yeah, sure, but that also means I'll just hit the cap quicker and then be done for just as long. The damage increase, not a big deal. Like, yeah, getting those flies out there sooner, it's barely sooner. It's like such a minor difference that it's legitimately not worth it to me. Alright, you're dead. I could fight to the arcade so that I could get to a half-heart interval, and that would be the good thing to do. Not very interested in optimizing it. I think that this is fun to see if I can make it work as is. Dang. Tempting to get more rerolls for that, honestly. Be nice to see another, what would I want to see another one of? Library. I'd love to see another library. Alright, this is good. Repeated bombs did happen. And the mashing is going. I like how no flies spawned for a while there. That's something that does happen sometimes. Extra item is pretty tempting. However, no library, that sucks. I will go to the curse room this time. I've decided to do it. Kamikaze flies, wonderful choice, me. Not that I had any way of knowing that. That was good luck. That was totally my fault and easily avoidable. But at least it gave me the soul heart, so I still have one. Hopefully I'll get a half heart at some point. Naturally. Okay, there's nothing I can do about that one. That's just bad luck. You don't really have enough time to dodge those. You get hit sometimes, there's nothing you could have done about it. Nice. I guess we're gonna do Isaac the safe way, which is High Priestess, like I said, saving it for a special occasion, and then we can see if we can make the chest work. That's generally how I like to do things. Give Isaac everything and then make the rest work out of the chest. That was too early. Yep. So now we've got to actually do this fight. It's fine. We got 2 stomps, which is still, you know, quite a hefty amount of damage. As you can see, the black bean is useless in this fight, as it is in most of the game. If I don't win here, I'm pretty much dead. But we're into phase 3, which is good. That gives us the best chance of victory that we're going to have. And it's working. But this is bad. Isaac died. We're alright. Oh, I did not even see where that teleported to. That's my own fault. Fortunately, we have another heart here. So let's give this chest whatever it is we can give it, and hopefully take more than we give. Alright, Rosary, legitimately I need that right now. 3 soul hearts, it's good. Touch the horn so that We don't see it in the secret room. This isn't a run where I can really afford to reroll the chest and think I can survive. 1 up, yeah, you know, it's good. I don't want it. It would be nice to get another spacebar item. I'm likely to, since I have the tail. So the rosary is, at this point, only 3 soul hearts. Normally, well, I mean, it still did. It added the Bible to the shop pool 7 times, but I don't see any more shop items from anything, so it doesn't matter. We're making our way any way that we can. Dang. I could have easily avoided that by not being there. That was something that was, you know, it was bound to happen at some point with me sitting there and them getting closer and closer. So it's not like that was out of nowhere and there was nothing I could do about it, that's for sure. A lot of getting better at this game is recognizing things like that, and, you know, I could have recognized that. I do want 5 more bombs to do poison damage, and damage over time. That's quite useful. Like I said, I can't make it work necessarily, so sorry, but I gotta ditch the forget-me-now. I could have swapped it. Was this a spacebar item? It was a spacebar item. That's my bad. I could have swapped it just in case, but chances are this one's not working out for that anyway. Celtic Cross, which I picked up, is a 20% chance when I take damage to give me invincibility for just under 7 seconds. So that's useful if it works. That'll give me time to place bombs and stuff, but another reason the Black Bean is bad is it can't activate while you're invincible because it's when you take damage, unlike the virus, which is when you touch something. Damage irrelevant. Let's get one more reroll. I said let's get one more reroll, game. I'm trying to work with you. You can try to kill me. Not saying it'll work, but you can try, and I'm okay with it. See? Easy peasy. Do we have a chance against Blue Baby? We have a pretty good chance. We're just not guaranteed a victory or anything. Crack the Sky doesn't do any damage to Blue Baby, so that's worthless to take. If you were wondering. Harlequin Baby is the other familiar that I accept. So I've got my full set. Harlequin Baby won't even hit Blue Baby, so it's, unless we want it to, so it's not even, like, bad to take here. Doesn't make any difference whatsoever. I guess I should take the Yum Heart. Because then if I get really low on health, I can use that for some recovery. Have 1 extra hit that I can take. Alright, well, get poison bombs in there whenever relevant. And just try to stay alive here. I think we'll find that that goes alright, in all honesty. I hope. I hope we'll find that this goes alright. Then again... Okay, we got our invincibility, though. I have no more bombs. You were wondering? Oh, wow, that's butts. Use the recovery while, you know, it doesn't get me any extra Polaroid invincibility, so it doesn't matter if I use it right away or when I'm 1 hit from death. But we made it, and this is why I say I don't think we had a chance at double doing the chest. So I'm totally okay with how that went, with me re-rolling that even though I didn't have to. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, though. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.